Well, good morning, fellow ferreters, budding ferreters, and other interested parties. Out and about today for another great adventure with the ferret man extraordinaire, Doug Dundee. Alright guys, yeah, heading out today again. It's going to be a magnificent day. Probably going to be about 20 degrees. Last couple of days we've had nothing but constant rain. So I'm anxious to get out. What news have we got? Okay, today I've got Ryan's kits. Last time I went out, the camera was malfunctioning a little bit and it got caught on 10 times speed or whatever it was, but when I was using Ryan's kits in the last video. So anyway, we've got them out again today. We'll have a bit better look at them today. I've also got the new kit that I got off Graham, which came from Christian out at Geelong. Warren Ponds, he actually comes from Warren Ponds. Anyway, so we got a little Jill off him. I'm excited to use her. She's a little bit young, but I'm excited. She's an exciting prospect of a ferret. I get a lot of ferrets coming through my way, and I get to have a look at a few over the years, and I'm excited about this one. So we'll see how she goes today. I've called her Maisie. So little Maisie. And she's very similar in type to Trixie's kits and Ryan's kits. Very, very similar in type. Hard for me to tell apart. Some people can tell them apart easy, but I can't. So anyway, we've got her today. In addition to that, we've also got 8 more experienced ferrets, or 7 more experienced than Ragnar. Ragnar's experienced, but not as much as them. So we'll head out back to Mick's place today, continue along down that fence line, and hopefully pick up a few rabbits while we're there. So looking forward to another magnificent day. Birds will be singing, the sun will be shining, and life just doesn't get any better than this, guys. Doing what you love doing in a beautiful day like today. Alright, get back to you. Just finished setting up on this burrow here. There's actually a couple of different separate burrows now that I've looked at a little bit more carefully, but I've put out about 200 yards of long net. And it goes all the way around this burrow. I've got a bit of a stop net in here just to discourage some hole hopping. They can't really get through there. And then it goes all the way out and around here. There's a couple of burrows on the outside with no nets on at all, and we'll see how we go out of these couple of burrows here. And there's a few on the outside we can drop them in if we're not doing too well. I won't even net them because they're going to run this way. The burrows that are closest to where they're going to run is this one and the next one. So last time we were out, as what I said before, was we did a burrow out here with Ryan's kits, and we didn't really get to look at them all that much. They performed pretty well that day. They bolted 5 out of that burrow and 1 out of a burrow just over here. So we brought them out again today. They're not quite as advanced as Trixie's kits, and I'm still having some concern about their aggression above ground on rabbits, which is something, look, that's just neither here nor there. People say, oh look, they're bolting rabbits, and sure they are. But I've got certain things that I look for to bring into my breeding program, and prey drive, I call it prey drive, is very, very high on the list. And I was talking to a friend the other day about what the differences were between ferrets that, you know, like, who cares as long as they're bolting rabbits, more or less, was the conversation. And my point is that I do a lot of ferreting with dogs, so you'll bolt the first 3 and I'll make a lot of noise with videos, etc, etc. We all know that the quieter you are, the better it is. You're not teaching me anything there. So you'll bolt the first 3 or 4 pretty easy, and then there's a lot, because of all the activity with the dogs above ground chasing the rabbits. If you think the rabbits underground can't hear that, let me just tell you they can. And once that happens, they become a little bit hesitant. Now, if you've got ferrets that aren't quite biting the rabbits properly yet, those rabbits will just continue to run in circles because they don't have any pressure or persuasion from getting bit by ferrets to run out of the burrow. So that was, and it's noticeable when you use a lot of ferrets and you begin to compare different things. You learn that prey drive's a big thing. It's my #1 priority. I've got a priority list that I look for in ferrets, and right at the top of that list is prey drive, quickly followed by natural instinct, which is their working ability underground. So yeah, it was just a bit of a conversation. I said, why would you breed with a ferret that wasn't aggressive from day one, as opposed to aggressive that was? I said, what are the advantages and disadvantages of that? So we're having a bit of a discussion about that, and in that discussion, that conversation came up. So, you know, I said, look, why would I breed with something that didn't attack them from day one when I've got other ferrets? Which one would you pick? I said to him, if you had other ferrets that were, which one would you choose? And that was the, you know, that's the conversation. So yeah, and I said to him, look, I may keep the ferrets because of their working ability to bolt rabbits and become part of the team. I said, I've got other ferrets like that I don't breed, but I hang on to them. Like all of the cut bucks, you can't breed them. Tilly's another one that I wouldn't breed from. Savage as anything now, great ferret now, but she was a slow starter, and she wasn't aggressive on them from day one, so I wouldn't breed from her. And yet I've got two of her sisters that came from the same mother. Day one, bang, just really aggressive, and I've been breeding with them for a couple of years. I bred Jess this year, and I bred Jess and Tess last year, and that's where we are. So that was a discussion. So something for you to roll around in your head, guys. All right, enough yakking. Hope you learned something there, why I think the way I do. But listen, just because I say it doesn't mean it's true. It's just my philosophy and my way of thinking, and I'm just trying to pass on what I think. You know, you don't have to agree or disagree, or you can agree or disagree, but you know, I'm not trying to force my opinion on you. I'm just giving it to you, and you can make up your own mind whether there's any logical sense in it all. Okay, so we got little Maisie out. So she's another new line that we're trying. Graham's got one and I've got one. Graham went and picked up two of them, and I said, I'll take one of them, mate, and give it a go. And I'm pretty excited about watching her today. She's never been out. I'll try and get her out. That's probably her, is it? Yep. This is little Maisie. Not so little, but she's very, very young, as you can see. Similar in type to, look, she's very similar to a few of the ferrets we've got now. She's never seen a burrow. She's very, very young, and I'm going to enter her into a burrow now and see what happens. But is that her? Yeah, it's definitely her. Yeah. So I've got high hopes for this ferret. I've been watching her for a little while. Gee, she's got fat since I've got her. She's as fat as a pig. I've got high hopes for this ferret. I've seen a lot of kits and I really like this one. So we'll see, won't we? Right, let's see what you think about that. Never seen a burrow in her life. Having a bit of a look. A lot younger than most ferrets I would normally use, that's for sure. That burrow, I didn't even know that burrow went in, and off she goes. She's gone up a smaller passage that heads out that way, so there could be a bolt hole out here. So she went to ground pretty much straight away, didn't she? What I really like about that ferret is her attitude, and I put dead rabbits near her at home and she just tears straight into them. There she goes. So she's come out of that hole now and she's just gone up that way. I've called her Maisie. I don't know if I told you, but I've called her Maisie. Little Maisie. Short for Maze Runner. Maze Runner. We'll give little Maisie a chance. We'll see what she's all about. But I was talking to Graham, who sourced her for me, and I said, I really like this ferret, mate. I said, it's got a lot of the attributes that I'm looking for. And I really like its attitude. I said, it's a day one ferret. That's what I called it, a day one ferret. Which just means that she'll go to ground straight away day one. As we just seen, that was correct. She's got a very inquisitive mind, and you see that at home when you let her out of the cage. Look, she's bolted a rabbit, and it went back down. It was only a little rabbit, but she bolted it nonetheless on her own. She just bolted another one. They're only kits though. The mother's probably in there. Look, there's another one. Well, that's the perfect burrow to put a ferret like that in. Rabbits that size. We'll just give Maisie a chance. But look, we've put dead rabbits near this, full-grown dead rabbits near this ferret, and it tears into them. And I think Graham's one did the same. He's got the sibling to this, and if I recall when we were at his place, and that was a couple of weeks ago, his kit did the same. And if I breed this ferret, I'll probably breed it with Spike. If it turns out any good, that would be the ferret I'd put her to, just to lengthen her leg a little bit. And it'll lengthen her body a little bit more too. But the main thing is, you know, that she's got the right stuff. She's a nice type, not inbred, you can tell. This Maisie's staying down quite a bit, and I wouldn't be surprised if she's grabbed hold of one of those little ones already. Here she is. And she turned around and went back down. Came out. So she's working slow, but she's getting through it. Oh, look, she's bolted another one. Another one came out just then. I'd like to see her come out behind one. This burrow, I'm not sure if it stretches all the way out there or not. Yeah, she's bolted a big one. Look at that. Good boy, Fleet. Get him. Get him, Fleet. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Good boy. Right, mine. There you go, mate. On her own, first day. We'll see what she does to that rabbit when she comes out. If she's not too tired from killing the kids. Not killing, but fighting with them. She's very young. And that's about what normally happens when you got young ones in there. Normally, not every time, but normally the young ones will bolt first, and then the bigger ones. Well, that's normally after they've killed all the little ones, but she wouldn't have killed them yet. She's just run across that big one. It's a good sign though, isn't it, guys? She's bolted 3 or 4, and then the big one. I'm just going to let her keep working. I can hear more bolting in here, bigger bolting though. Yep, hear that? Dogs heard it. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They all ran in that bush there. Yep, they're running everywhere. Look at them. Look, there's a big one. She's bolted another big one. Bang, that'll hit the net. Dogs have got it. And there's Maisie right behind it. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about, mate. Look at this. Right behind it. That's a bigger rabbit. So what a day one ferret, Graham, like I said, mate. Day one. Good boy, Fleet. All right, he's dead, mate. You've killed him. And I'll guarantee you put this rabbit anywhere near that ferret and she'll tear into it. I'll guarantee it. So my predictions were pretty well correct, weren't they? I told Graham yesterday I'm very excited about this ferret, mate. Before she'd even seen a burrow, I was praising her pretty highly. I told Graham that and this is what I said to him. I said, I like this ferret more than any other ferret that I've had this year, including my own. That's how much how highly regarded I had her before I brought her out. And anyone who knows Graham, ask him. That's exactly what I said. I said even better than Trixie's kids, or yours, or the one I got off Graham. She's just got that thing, you know, she's got that thing that you look for that you don't find every day. And very, very hard to breed. So what I'll do now, guys, is I'm going to add Ryan's ferrets because there's a lot of young ones in here and it's a perfect burrow for them to learn and have a few kills underground. I don't know if I should just give her a chance to bolt a few more, but I mean she will, but she's got to try and, you know, she'll be grabbing them one by one. So we'll add these other ferrets now. So now we'll get out it's Sassy, Bo, and I can tell them they've still got paint on them. Yeah. All right, so there goes Sissy. Sissy, a little bit slow to go. Sassy. And Bo over here. Not sure. Oh shit, that just sunk right under. Don't go in there, mate. Bo will definitely go straight to ground. Might be still some little kidding fleet. Might be little ones in that bush there. Oh, Ed. Get him! Look at them. Good girl, Zip. Good girl, good boy. Good boy, good girl. Good dogs. Look at them. See, there was a young one. Let's see what she does. Pop, 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 pop. There was a young one that ran away from Sassy then. Good boy. Here's Bo. Pop, 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 pop. Back down. Good ferret food. Mick will be wrapped to get rid of these, mate. There's Sassy. Look at them running around. Oh, that looked like it was either, not sure. Well, there's Sissy there. It was either Sassy or Maisie. There's Bo. Oh, got another one. Good dogs. Good dogs. Good dogs. There's a couple of different litters of kits in here. There's the little ones, the littler ones, some are a little bit bigger. So there's Bo. It's a squealing little rabbit in front of him, and he doesn't really show a lot of interest. Back down. That's my concern. I've just got to show you how it is, guys. Showing you what I see. He works and bolts rabbits fine. Another thing we were talking about is aggression above ground and underground. Can they be Sassy? Sassy and Sissy. Back down. And Bo. There's Maisie. Pop, 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 pop. See what she does with this bigger rabbit. She comes up. On back down. She's working good, isn't she? Here she is. Let's just have a look. Pop, 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 pop. She's already gone. She's pop, 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 pop. Look at that, she's grabbing it straight away. See that? Day one ferret, mate. That's what you want to see, day one. She locked onto it. I started picking her up off the ground, then she dropped it. But still, like, she's grabbing them straight away. Her instinct is telling her to grab that rabbit. Pop, 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 pop. There you go. Look. Day One. That's what you want to see. And she's very young. All right, let's just see what happens. We were still umming and ahhing whether, look at that, whether they were still too young to bring out. And I said, oh look, I said to Graham, I'm going to take her out tomorrow. And as soon as I get a chance now, I'll pick her up and put her back in the box. I've seen enough now. Zip's trying to dig them kids out. We'll get him out in a minute, girl. Look at the prickles in her feet. So I did pretty well, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Got another one. Good boy. Good boy, mate. Good boy. Get him, get him, get him. Get him. Good girl, Zip. Get him. Get him, Zip. Get him, Zip. Good girl. Get him. Good girl, Zip. Yeah, a couple of different litters in there. Couple of hawks coming around. Yeah, so we were talking about whether there, you know, there's a difference between aggression above ground and underground. And with some ferrets, that is the case. They'll bite, they'll attack rabbits underground, and they'll just leave the dead ones, you know. But you soon find that out when you know, eventually you've got to be able to see them grabbing them at the edge of the burrow, like when they chase them out into the nets and things like that while they're still alive. So eventually you're going to see their aggression above the ground, especially when you use them purse nets. When they're right behind them, they hit a purse net and the ferret follows them out and grabs hold of them. Any aggressive ferret worth its salt will be doing that at some stage. Yeah, they're all working good now, the kids. Got plenty to chase after in there. Bow. Back down. All right, Zip, wait. We'll get him out in a minute, mate. You don't have to dig him out. We know he's in there. Look, there's another big one. Oh, hole helped. I've seen a big one come out and run in there. We'll get him out soon. We'll put Bo straight in, and I think it's only a 2-hole of that one. Ooh. Good girl, Zip. Oh, got him. Good boy. Good boy. Don't really like killing the little ones, but you've got to, you know. Imagine if these all grow up and start ripping into his lucent. That little rabbit came out of that small burrow and back into the big one. Ferret, I can tell by how he's acting. There was Bo right behind one. Dot, 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 dot. Back down. There he is. He's looking for it now. Back down. We will bolt that big one out again. Sassy Bo. Top, 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 top. Back down. Oh, big bolt. Big bolt here. Sissy. Seen all of, I haven't seen Maisie for a little while. Sassy. Sissy and Bo. I think that was Maisie over there, or it could have been a dog standing on a stick. And Bo. Back down. Top, 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 top. Back down. Top, 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 top. Sassy and Bo. Get him down, that one over there would be good. Beautiful. That's the one I wanted to get him down. So they're covering the burrow all right. Top, 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 top. Top, 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 top. And what's this? Top, 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 top. Good girl. All right, we'll put Sissy down after this big one. Oh, there's another kit right over there. Top, 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 top. There's Maisie. Yep, Maisie. Gee, she's going good, isn't she? There's Sissy in there. Missed that big rabbit so far, and there's Sassy and Bo. It's only a 2-hole burrow, and that big rabbit definitely ran in there. Let's see if she can find it. That Maisie's going really good for a first day ferret. She's exceptional, isn't it? There she is there. I'll pick her up before I can. Oh, look, there's a big one. Oh, just missed him. Top, 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 top. Back down. That was Maisie. Here she is. Top, 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 top. Top, 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 top. Very, very alert, you know. Top, 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 top. And I'll pick her up if I can. Sissy might have found that rabbit. Actually, was that her over there before? Geez, that ferret's going good. Yes, Sissy. Now I know that rabbit's in there. It's only a 2-hole burrow. There's Maisie. Oh, she's done a bit of work. I'll pick her up. There she is. Did really good, girl. Really good. I'm impressed, mate. I'll put her down where this rabbit went in. It's only a small burrow. Straight ran down. She ran down. Sissy's been through this 2 or 3 times. And there she's. And we know there's another big rabbit in that burrow too. So we've seen it whole hop. Oop, just whole hopped again. And it'll look. If the ferrets bite that type of rabbit, this is a good illustration. That rabbit's just hole hopping from hole to hole. Ferret chases it, comes out and goes another hole. If the ferrets are biting it, it'll be too scared to keep hole hopping and run away. It'll get sick of getting bitten once they grab hold of it and start giving it some persuasion. It thinks twice about hole hopping and thinks more about running away. That's the point I was trying to put across in the conversation. It's when this sort of thing happens, unless you've got aggressive ferrets, you won't bolt them. You just won't. They'll just keep doing that until your ferrets are exhausted. Now before, Sissy was backwards and... Oh, look, there's a big one. I'm not running across this ground, mate. I've had a couple of burrows collapse on me recently. All right, mate. Set up perfect, that one. He was going to hole hop too. Oh, there's another one. They got that big one out. See that? So they got it out. I knew they'd found it. Sissy. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, good girl. She's starting to grab me a little bit. So Sissy went through there 2 or 3 times. We added Maisie, then they found it. And I think they found it together because they both stayed down. Sissy. And there's Maisie at the other end now. Pop, 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 pop. Sassy. Pop, 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 pop. Sissy, follow me. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. I'll drop her down. Not sure if there's any more in here, but I will run a couple of experienced ferret through. But there is another burrow next door I've got to do too. Sissy straight down. And I'll pick Maisie up when I can. She's done enough for me for one day. I'm impressed. Ooh, look, she's bolted another one. There you go. Same burrow. Mine. Same burrows. Sissy came out of it and I put her down over there. Maisie was still in there on her own. And they've pushed another one. So that's 2 they've got out of there. but she got that out on her own. Very impressive, mate. Maisie's still down, still looking in a 2-hole burrow. I'm really impressed. There she is. She's just grabbing them from day one, mate. Look at that. That's what you want to see, mate. Look at that. Day one. Day one. Got her. I'll pick you up now, mate. That's what you want to see. Really nice ferret, mate. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, so we'll bring this over. I'll start picking them all up. And I've got some experienced ferrets in the car and I'll run them through a couple of these. We'll give Ryan's kits a bit of a chance. It's a good burrow for him to, you know, chase and kill a few kits. Oh, look, 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 look. Oh, look at that. The ferret was chasing it above the ground. Who is it? Sassy and Sissy behind it. So Sassy was running after it behind it. That was really good to see, wasn't it? So she's chasing him, obviously. Good girl, Zip. Good girl, mate. She's looking for it now, look. Good girl. Good girl. It's already gone, baby. It's already gone, girl. Sissy. Haven't seen Bo for a little while. And you see the difference. If you put some of the larger experienced gills that I've got here in burrow like this and you dropped in 3 of them, they'll clear this burrow of them small rabbits in 5 minutes. They'll just kill them all. Geez, I was rambling on a little bit then. I'm not sure what came out and what didn't, so I'm not going to repeat myself though. I've got a camera battery and it just sort of looks as if it's got charge and then just dies without any warning. So, and you don't know unless you're actually looking at the camera. So I'm not sure what you heard and what you didn't, but anyway, not to worry. I'll pick these kits up now and I'm going to start running some experienced ferret through. Dot, 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 dot. 60, 100 miles an hour. Ryan's kits, they're real good on their feet, mate. They're real good. Beautiful type ferrets. You wouldn't ask for a better type, would you? From conformation wise. Not too long, not too short, not beautiful. They're just beautiful. He'll come back out. Okay guys, there's Sassy. Haven't seen Bay for quite some time. Right, Sassy. Sassy and Maisie. There you go, Maisie, your little mate. So what do you think, guys? Just leave a comments. Tell me what you think about that new ferret, Maisie. Also, guys, like and subscribe. I'm almost 2,000 subscribers, believe it or not. I'm about 10 people off. I get up to 1,000 views per video and I can't get 15 new subscribers. It's weird. But 2,000 subscribers for an Aussie ferreting page, pretty good going. So thanks to all the people that have been supporting and encouraging me to continue in the making the videos, because I don't do this for myself, I do this for you guys. I can quite easily come out here every day, still enjoy everything that I do without having to spend hours making videos. Not that I mind. If I minded, I wouldn't be doing it. Sissy back down. Haven't seen Bo for a while. So Bo's obviously probably caught one. There's Sissy. He hasn't walked out because we would have seen him. Dogs still think there's one over there. They're probably right. There's Bo. Back down. Here he is. Got him. So just Sissy to go. And she's coming, you know, up and down, so she won't be long. So a very good start for a very young ferret, mate. Come on, Sis. Got it. Right. They'll come straight back to hand. Oh, look, guys, what I might do is gut these rabbits, put them in the esky. Oh, look. The zip was digging there and it ran out of another burrow and ran back in there. Anyway, so I'll gut these rabbits, put them in the esky, and I'll run my big ones through there and through here. The more experienced ferrets, I've got about 7 or 8 of them here. Get back to you. Well, they actually bolted 5 big ones out of there, the young kits. So we got 5 big ones and I haven't counted the little ones yet. I've got 5 big ones in my hand and a carry box. I'm taking them back to the car. Just spotted a bit of a hole in that net. I've got some cord to fix that. So, oh geez, they're bit heavy. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 big ones and a bunch of little ones. All right, I'll gut them, get back to you. All right, so all the rabbits are gutted in the esky. Had a good look at the kits again. Very impressed with young Maisie. Not surprised. My estimation of her ability was correct. And what she was going to be like. I was on the money, mate. I was on the money. Even better than Trixie's kid's first day, as far as I'm concerned. Right, not a real big part of a burrow in here, but there is a little bit of a separate burrow here. And I might just grab out, oh, I don't know, who have we got in here? Probably one of the Jills. Maybe you're pretty keen, so I'll get you out. Not sure if that's Storm or looks like Jess. So one of the little bit more older and more experienced ferrets. Actually, that might have been Storm. This is Storm. That's Storm, this is Storm. Good girl, Storm, little Storm. So Tess and Storm. 2 very good ferrets, mate. Ready, Storm? Ready, set, Woo! Storm. Oh, let me get this before they wreck it. All right, mine. Mine. Good boy. Big buck. Big powerful buck, mate. Oh, big dead powerful buck. So Storm and Tess. She'll find her weight. I think Storm's got one in here. I can hear it kicking, really kicking loud. Yeah, Storm's a bit quicker on her feet than the other ferrets. She's a bit like Trixie and Nisha. Not so much Trixie anymore. She's growing out of it. She's getting old, starting to slow down. But she's a firecracker. Storm's a bit like that. We'll just let these two work this burrow a little bit. Bang. Get him. Good dog. Mine. Good boy, good dogs. Oh, a nice one, mate. Not sure who pushed it out because it didn't come out behind it. Probably Tess. She was over here, but I'm not sure. God knows where I'm going to put all these rabbits, mate. All the freezers at home, they're chock-a-block full. Oh yeah, there she is. A little bit stubborn, but they got it out. Got it moving. Big hawk. He wants the rabbit guts. Back down. Storm. There's Tess. Tess. Bring her over here. There goes one. Bang. Storm will be behind that for sure. She was over this side of the burrow. All right, mate. Mine. Yeah. Here she is. Down. Storm chasing something. She's pretty excited. Look at her. down. Just trying to get a few of these sticks out of the net. I've got 3 out of this little burrow so far, and we might get 1 or 2 more. Back down. There's no way knowing they're ready to come out, mate, is it? I'll just grab another ferret out. Not that I need to, but I want to. I might get Ragnar, give him a bit of a run. Big Rags, you've been getting used a bit lately, mate, but you've been going good. Give him Rip a bit of a break. Don't really want to lose him. Rags is my vasectomised ferret. Oh, Storm. Tell it was Storm by how quick she was moving. She's real fast on her feet. Storm. The other Jules would have caught one by now. That's why they're taking so long. Dot, 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 dot. Tess. Moving too slow for the Storm. Tess. Dot, 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 dot. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was Storm. Dot, 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 dot. Storm. Little Storm. Little Storm, you're squirming a lot, mate. You're squirming a bit. Try down there. She goes. Right, let's get Chewy out. The Chew Meister. Come on, Chewy. Hey, Big Chew. Go down there, buddy. Off he goes. Oh, something going on there for sure. That's where Storm just went down. There's Chewy. But I put Storm in where Fleet is. Definitely something going on where Storm was. There goes Mick, just bibbing his horn at me. Oh, this Storm's going to get this one out in a minute. She's got hold of it, and it's dragging her, you can tell. Look, see. I can hear it kicking. Well, there's Tess. Yeah. Tess. Oh, there it is, got it out. There's Chewy behind it. Oh, mine, fleet. Good boy. Chewy back down. Came right out looking for it. Came up to there. Turned around and ran back. He did good. So I've got 4 out of there. Look at Rags playing with the dog. Tess. Chewy. Rags. I'll put you in over here, Rags. Probably nothing in there, mate, but you can have a look. I think we've got them all out of here now. There goes Rags. Oh, look at that ferret over there. It's probably Storm found them rabbits. How do they find them? It's got me beat, mate. Pick her up now. Tesses it. Yep, Tess. All right, Tess. Go in there for a minute. Oh, dog's seen one hole hop or something went on. I think one hole hopped. Yep, because there's Rags behind it. But that's okay, they'll find it. Look, he's following its scent. It went down exactly where Rags is. Bang. I know. Amazing, mate. Very, very good ferret. He followed its scent all the way along the ground and went in exactly where it hole hopped to. That's very good to see. Well done, Rags. Good job. I did buy some new camera batteries last week. They just don't last. Oh look, the dog's got one, I think. Did you get him? Get him out. Good boy. Come. Good boy. He's behind it. Rags. Look at him. That's what you want to see, mate. Look at Rags. Here's a Ragnar. Good ferret, isn't he? Followed it across the ground, found it, chased it out. Brilliant. Well done, Rags. Now you watch him, he'll go down looking for it. Yep, there he goes. He's looking for it now. Good boy, Rags. Good boy. Good boy. What about in there, mate? Just let him go, he'll find his way. Good job, well done, Rags. Good to see that, wasn't it? Perfect illustration of a good ferret, mate. There's Chewy behind it, behind him. Just haven't seen Storm for a little while. Chewy. You just continue to impress, mate. I think we've cleaned this burrow out now. We've got 5 out of it. It's only pretty small. It's possible we'll get one more, maybe. Because I haven't seen Storm for a while, which is a bit of a giveaway. Chewy, back down. There's Rags. If I can get him, I'll pick him up. I'll start picking them up here soon, and I'll put a few more ferrets down through where the kits have been, because we've only had kits through there. Chewy in there. He's so much like Rip, isn't he? They're very similar type ferrets. Come to hand. All right, we'll put Rags back, and we'll just wait for Storm. All right, guys, I'll turn this camera off, wait for Storm. She's probably caught one or caught him behind one. So we'll wait and see. Just got another one out of here, so that's 6 out of there now. Storm was taking her time, so I dropped in Fang, Tilly, move! Fang, Tilly, Jess. Oh, he scratched me then. That'll be Storm behind it, I'll bet you. Chewed up at all. Jess. That looks like Tilly. Because I didn't see Storm for a while, so I thought, oh geez, I better drop a couple of ferrets in, see if they can bring her out. She hasn't been in there long, maybe 15 minutes, but on such a small burrow. And they pushed another one. So yeah, we got half a dozen just out of here, so that's good. At least all the ferrets are getting a run, so some of the older ones didn't get much of a run, and there's more burrows I can do, but I'm not going to. I don't know where I'll put them all at home. I think I've got no room for them in the freezers. What was I doing? Getting some sticks out somewhere. The Fangster. Fangster the gangster. Thanks for the gangster. Put you over here, mate. Have a look in there. I could work them through here again, and I'll probably push a couple out that the kids missed. Usually kids will miss a couple. So I've got a few today, haven't we? Quite a few sticks in these nets too, mate. That's Jess. You can tell Jess a mile away. She doesn't have any black on her at all. She's all black, all white. When these ferrets start coming out now, I'll start to pick them up. Still haven't seen Storm, so she's probably blocked in behind one. Looks like Tilly. Tilly. Yeah, it's Tilly. I see her tail up a lot, Tilly. You can hear something there too. Looks like Fang. Thanks to the gangster. Storm. Okay, we got Jess. All right, so we got the 4 girls. Just a general left now. We got Storm back, and the general, there he is. Or it could be Fang. Thanks to the gangster. Thanks to the gangster. Bang. Right, so we got them all. What I'll do with them now, there's the 1, 2, 3, 4 boys. We'll drop these 4 boys and give them a bit of a run over here in this burrow that the kits have already been through. I think we've pretty much cleared that. We've got half a dozen out of here, so that was good. And about the same out of here already. There was one part here, the dogs were digging it like crazy. Oh look, they got it out. I missed it. So there you go. Dogs actually dug it out of the ground. Caved the burrow in the process. All right. So I've lost how many. I've lost count how many we've got now, but so it was 6. I don't know. It's something about 18 or something. 17, 18. But that's including the kids. But we got at least 12 big ones. So I'll run these boys through this burrow here. That's already been done by the other ferrets, just to see if they haven't missed any. All right, see if those other ones missed any. So just brought 4 boys in. Give them a little bit of work. Oh, they've got a kid out. Oh, get him, please. Get him. Oh, he missed him. Had him for a sec. So they missed a kit. Or it could have been hiding in a bush or something, you don't know. So that kit that ran in here came out again, and the dogs picked it up, and it's over there with the other one. So we've got 2 more kits out of here so far. So General, I'll just move him. Put you over here, mate. Just cleaning up what the kits missed, because the kits will miss them, like they just do. Up until they're about a year old, they'll miss them. I'll miss, you know, a few. You'll get the odd kit that's a bit more persistent, and you see that, but they'll still miss them. They just don't have the experience yet. There's Rags. Geez, he's lost some weight too, hasn't he, eh? Remember him and Rip not long ago, how fat they were? Not so fat now, mate. Come out again. Let's let him find his weight. Chewy. I'll just drop them down in that other section too, and then I'll pick them up. And that'll be it for a day. Dot, dot, dot. Chewy back down. Bang. Ooh. Zip's got it. And that looked like that ferret there got it out. Get him! Go, go, go! Get him! Get him! Who? Oh, look. There was a ferret there, the kit ran past it, and the ferret turned around to chase at 100 miles an hour. That was good. That kit's going to have a ferret right up its backside. Oh, move! Oh, the dog thought Rags was a bloody rabbit then. No, he's already gone. He's went back down the hole. There's Chewy. There's another kid. Get him, Fleet. Oh. Move, move, move. Move. Rags. 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 Couple of hawks circling for the guts. All right, I'll start to pick these ferrets up now. I've killed a few more kits on the ground, chased a few more out. So they're all the ones that the kits didn't push out or didn't find. Dot, 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 dot. Bangster. Bangster the gangster. This thing. They're all coming up now. All right, we got Rags, Ragnar. Rags did well again. So it's just a general and chewy. Well, that's probably going to be it for another day, guys, unless they chase something else out. I'll pick them up. I'll gut the other rabbits that we just caught, pack up the long nets and get going. I've still got another 3 or 4 rabbits to gut. There's 2 up there, 2 there, 4 or 3, 1 up there. I don't know, I can't remember. I can see 1. No, 3 more. 2 little ones and a big one. All right, that's going to be it for another day, guys. Been a beautiful morning. Here's Chewy. Pop, 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 pop. He's not finished yet. Birds have been singing. Sun's, and it's beautiful weather this time of year. I could stay out, you know, another few hours at least if I wanted to. But unfortunately, I've got things I've got to do. Whatever you're doing in life, guys, as long as you're not hurting anyone, enjoy, because life goes past just way too fast.